What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Love, Sex, and Society with Bridget, Angie, and Don. Tonight, we got a special show for y'all. It's just the men. We're going to do some men things. Sorry for the late start, but technical difficulties. We can't avoid those. But tonight on the show, we got my man, Blow TV. We have been trying to get him on this show for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So I figured if we're gonna get him on the show, let's just me and him rock. We're just gonna talk about some men things, have some men conversations. So take part in the show, chop it up with us, ask the questions, all the questions that you ever wanted to ask a man. Throw them joints in the chat. We'll answer them no matter how embarrassing it might possibly be. What's good with you? What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, so before we get started, a couple of housekeeping. First of all, if you're new, first time watching the show, please do us a favor, hit that like and subscribe and that notification, and also share it with your peoples. So, Blow TV, let's start off with how can people follow you if they need to follow you on social media?
Blow TV 400, and that's on everything.
All right, cool. So
Blow TV 400.
Blow TV 400. So if you need to follow him, if you like what you're listening to, and you want to see what else he got going on, follow him. I'm sure you'll be thoroughly impressed with some of the things he got going on.
Pretty cool.
So I threw a couple of feelers out there, and some ladies asked some questions, and some guys asked some questions as well. But we're gonna focus more on the guy questions tonight. For this one. So one of the dudes said, "Oh, where it go?" He said, "With the current dating expectations, right? Mm-hmm. Is it unfair for men to try to meet these expectations?" And what he meant was, so like these women want these like $200 first dates or whatever. Like, is that fair for us or?
I don't know. No, put a price tag on it.
Yeah, like,
you gotta put a price tag on it. Like, I don't be understanding why that should be fair. Because we can't get what we want out of the date our damn selves. You know what I mean? We gotta try to win their love or try to win like their liking to whatever we want to help them with. It ain't never too much of we meet them on a first date and they worrying about doing something real nice for us. They all women like that, but they ain't the majority.
Right. It's a rare situation. And I feel the same way, like the same way we gotta earn that next phase into your life. You need to earn that next step up. Like, okay, so Cheesecake Factory might be the first date. Mm-hmm. Oh, but if you prove to me that you worthy of Ruth Chris, you know what I'm saying? We can go ahead and step that up on, you know what I'm saying, next couple of dates. Just like you ain't about to give me the, you know what I'm saying, give me the poom on the first date. I'm not about to break my whole wallet on the first date. You know what I'm saying? Like,
anyway, that I cook for you on the first date. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, like, first dates, bro. First dates. First date. What's a good first date to you?
So a good first date to me is someplace that's not super expensive, but not cheap. We could sit, you know what I'm saying? Me and the chick could sit back, have a good conversation. I can get to know who she is. She can get to know who I am. And we can decide whether we're going to further this whole situation. But I'm not about to break the bank $300-400 on a meal and I never see you again.
Well, you shouldn't have to. That shouldn't be like a requirement.
You know what I'm saying?
That's big.
And for some females, like that shit's a requirement. Like females is on social media talking about, oh, if a man take me to Cheesecake Factory for the first date, I ain't trying to do that. And I think if a female thinks like that, if a woman thinks like that, then a guy should think, if a woman ain't fucking on the first date, I ain't trying to see that. You know what I'm saying? That's how fucking crazy it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't walk into the first date thinking, y'all about to smash on the first date. We like, yo, okay, I'm gonna get to know who she is. She's gonna get to know who I am. And then we can move forward. So, why expect us to drop a whole bag on the
And
first
you
day,
gonna holler at us the next day.
and it might be the last time we see
Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it. It just
you.
fucked up.
So
Like, we can go to cheesecake, but that ain't like that's the only thing we gonna do that during that whole date. Like, that ain't gonna be the only thing we do. You know what I mean? Like, we
right.
gonna do the whole thing. So like, shit, it's already gonna cost some goddamn money. So on the food, you want some like $300-400 just on the food itself? Like, yeah, you ain't trying to do a whole bunch that day.
Right. That's pretty much the end of it. And it better be a long conversation for $300 on a meal.
Yep.
So you single, right?
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
I ain't fully,
So
I ain't fully get claimed yet, but you know what I mean.
okay. Then we can have some conversations. So with the young lady that, you know what I'm saying, you trying to see, how did that build up? You know what I'm saying, like in today's society, I know this is hard. You know what I'm saying, dating and getting to know somebody and building on that relationship. Like, what's the path like? You know what I'm saying? I've been married for a year. You know what I'm saying? Been in a relationship for 3 years. So, and before that, I was married for 14 years. So I'm out the game for a minute.
Uh,
How is that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you have to do? How do you have to show who you gonna be or who you are for these ladies to be like, okay, this is where I want to go?
just stay consistent.
Mm.
Stay consistent. Like, you the same guy you was when you first met him. You know what I mean? And you got really like it.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes is trying, you know what I mean? A lot of dudes just trying to fuck. Like, they ain't really liking the girl like that. They just liking like the exterior. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Spend that time with somebody, you get to know them, and you can still feel like you can be yourself. They can be themselves, and you know, like, man, you can see through all the bullshit, man. Any bullshit that come up, because all you're looking at is like the good in the person, and not just trying to just look for the good, but you can see the good, you can feel the good. So when
Right.
you like, man, yeah, stay consistent with like what you want, and just be real. You know what I mean? That's anybody.
And you and
Somebody,
I'll tell you, like, one of the things that I've learned through marriage and relationships in my older years is that consistency falls off. That's one of our biggest problems is we present our best person at the beginning and then we fall back into who we really are.
yeah,
But if you just be yourself, you know what I'm saying?
on the jump, on the jump.
You can shut all that shit down. We can't front. We can't fake the jack, you know what I'm saying?
Love bombing is real. Love,
Mm-hmm.
love bombing is real. That shit is real. I've done it, my dad,
Because hell yeah, we've all done that shit.
but I know.
You meet somebody and you like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be this person, but that's not who you really are. You know what I'm saying? So you sitting there feeding them all of that lip service, and then when they really get with you, you like, nah, that ain't really me. You know what I'm saying? That was just my fucking representative. That's not who I really am. I don't really do none of this shit I said. Don't say I'm just trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be your real authentic self. Like, you gotta be who you really are. Because eventually you gotta be who you really are. Like, you can't fake it for so long. You know what I'm saying? You might fake it for a year. You ain't gonna be able to do that shit forever.
Hell no, I'm a no anyway.
And
No.
I've tried to do that shit forever. That shit falls by the wayside. Shit. And these women are waiting for it. Like, they're so used to meeting a guy, seeing all the roses and shit, and then the shit fall off. And they're waiting for it. Like, they're sitting back going, I know he getting ready to change.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I know this ain't about to be who he really is. So they waiting for that shit to fall.
Yeah. That's what I say. You really
And now, say it again.
I say you really gotta like somebody these days, man. You really genuinely gotta like the person. This is gonna be ups
And
and downs,
yo, tell him. I'm gonna let you speak your truth
man.
because that's some real shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be ups and downs, man. No matter who it
Because
is, no matter who it is.
I don't
Up,
care how good, I don't care how good the sex is. If
yep,
you don't really like that person, if you just lusting after them,
that's
as
it.
soon as you bust that nut, all that feeling gone.
What they say.
You you like, yeah, I don't even much like this woman no more. No saying I'm trying to figure out how to get away from her because you was just lusting.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But if you really feel somebody, then every day, you know what I'm saying, you focused on, yo, how can I make tomorrow better than today? You know what I'm saying? So that I'll put a smile on their face. You know what I'm saying?
Thinking about that person, man.
Instead of just gassing these chicks heads up and you know what I'm saying, oh my God, yo, you beautiful. Yeah, she ain't really beautiful. She might be sexy. she, she's sexy, but she ain't beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'll say,
Shit.
uh,
Sex fades. Shit.
yeah,
Sex will fucking fade on you. But beautiful chicks, oh, you can fuck with a beautiful chick for years. You know what I'm saying? You can vibe with that one. You know what I'm saying? You can build with that one. That's beautiful. Sexy, I'm trying to fuck.
yeah.
I'm trying to fuck sexy.
She putting that shit on.
You know what I'm saying?
She doing. She putting that shit on.
hmm But yeah, as soon as you get that nut off, son, it's like, all right, what's next? Because you ain't got nothing else to offer me. It's like that was it.
Man, that should be fucked up too, though.
You try to have a conversation, you be like, yeah, you dumb as a motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Been there. Definitely been there. I've been there.
You and me both. Let me see. So another question that got posed was, how do we build ourselves up as men without destroying the women?
Telling each other the truth.
Yeah, yeah.
What I say with that? Telling each other the truth. Stop lying about shit to each other about our women. You know, well, let's
hmm
pump our heads up in the brown way. Like we already going to go fucking go talk. If you going to get homeboys to go talk about your girl, right? Whose side they gonna be on in the first place?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't even trying to hear nothing that she got to say. Or like they don't give a fuck. They taking our side. It was pump our ego up. So instead of like how we do it like that, because I know motherfuckers can do it like that. So instead of doing it like that, like man, if you gotta talk to somebody, like tell motherfuckers the truth. If you choose to go and like all people in your business, you know what I mean? If you couldn't,
Yeah.
but some people need advice, you know what I mean? Advice like that.
And definitely be cautious on who you get advice from.
Yeah.
Um, because a lot of times we sitting there talking to our single homeboy trying to ask him how to be in a relationship. That nigga don't know. That nigga single.
Done whatever every night. He done what?
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, man, what the fuck you talking about, right? If I was you, I'd go, right. If I was you, I would be going, but I ain't cheating. Like, you know what I mean? That's relationship. But,
Yeah, because it's so easy for us to get involved in a situation. You've been fronting for a year, so now you done wasted a year of your life with a chick you really don't want to be with. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time we taking him out, we blowing money on him.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If you're real from the beginning, like you said, you know what I'm saying? If you kick that shit real from the beginning, then she can make a true decision. Do I want to fuck with this person or not? You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna go ahead and do the same thing? Am I gonna put my cards on the table the way he did, so we can both be honest? Because it's so fucking common right now that everybody lying for the first 6 months. Then you're trying to survive the lie for the next 6 months. And then you like, I don't even want to fucking be with this person. You wasted a year of your life. You do that shit 30 times. You know what I'm saying? You in your fucking late 50s trying to figure out.
I'm figuring it out that late.
So what happens is if you do that shit with 30 chicks, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to smash. I'm a lie for 30 chicks. You wasted a year on the first one, a year on the second one. You turn around, you know what I'm saying? You look around, you done wasted 30 separate years on 30 separate women that all you want to do is fuck.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like I've said on previous shows, like I'm 51 now. When I turned 35, I was like, yo, I've wasted most of my life on chicks that I really only wanted to spend an hour with.
Done.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm 34 now. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Think about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there doing everything that you could possibly do to smash. And she got you waiting 6 weeks, 8 weeks to smash. And you like, yo, I just wanted an hour with you. That's it. Like all this extra fucking time. I ain't even want all that. You know what I'm saying? That extra shit, we could have ended this shit after an hour. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta be cautious because what we'll do is we'll get so used to those chicks that we want to spend an hour with, we'll miss the chick that we want to spend a lifetime with.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. We'll sit there and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? This chick want me to wait. This chick trying to give me the pussy now. All right, so cool. I ain't gonna waste no time on the one that want me to wait. I'm gonna hit this one for an hour. And you miss the chick that's your long-term chick. You know what I'm saying? Your forever chick. You know what I'm saying? It is just it's crazy how we as men, we've been taught that outward appearances first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? If she's beautiful on the outside, she gotta be beautiful on the inside. That shit ain't always the fucking case. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't the case.
Fathers from the kid. The fathers from the kid. Hell no. Nope.
Because how old are you?
34.
34? 34. Not married yet, so clearly you haven't met your forever chick yet, or you haven't been locked down by your forever chick. Think about how many years at 34 you've wasted. Because I was 33 when I realized. Look how many chicks you've wasted time on that you really only wanted to spend an hour with.
Ain't a lot. Ain't a lot. It ain't a lot.
Man, I have been in relationships for 2, 3, 4 years, and then well, shit, you luckier than me, bro, because I've wasted. Now, luckily, you know what I'm saying? Like now, I found my forever chick. You know what I'm saying? Like I rocks with her, she rocks with me. But you know what I'm saying? How many fucking chicks have I wasted my fucking time on? Like, yo, oh shit, I'm trying to get with you, and she's like, oh, I'm not trying to fuck on the first date. All right, cool. So, like, second date, maybe? No, like, and she's like, nah, let's do this for about 6 weeks. You do that shit 6 times in a fucking year. You done wasted a year.
I did that before. Anytime. Anytime. Yeah, it's a motherfucker too.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta respect that person to do it.
And we'll get to chasing things that just want to be chased, and they don't want to stop and let you catch up. They just want to be chased the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Nothing else you got going on. Just come on, just think about me. 24/7. Person confess their love to you. Like that.
Yeah, like we get to the point where, and I know, you know what I'm saying, the guys are going to be in on this one. We sit there and go, okay, so I see this chick, I want to date her. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what she's about. But we also have that same thought in the back of our mind. Is that really who she is? Or is this just a representative? You know what I'm saying? Is this really the woman that I'm trying to get with? Or this is just who she's putting out on Front Street?
Just, well, I'm like lusting at them.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. You weren't lying, yo. Lusting, motherfucker. Lusting.
Man. So we gotta really look at, like you said, do I really like this person? Before I even worry about whether or not I'm a hit, you know what I'm saying? Do I really like this person? Is this somebody I want to have a conversation with tomorrow if I hit today?
Yeah, that gotta be number one.
Gotta be number one.
Yeah, dang. Can't talk to you about nothing. That's shit on top. Don't work.
Because a lot of times we sitting there, we thinking with our dicks, yo. We like, yo, I'm trying to smash and then I'll get to know her. Nah, nah. No saying, get to know her first. Figure out if this is something that can go past a smash. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to know who she is. You know what I'm saying? Can I rock with her? If after I smash, can I sit there and have a conversation with this chick? You know what I'm saying? Does she does she match my long-term goals?
Number two, that she has goals herself.
Yes. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Is she willing to go through that, you know what I'm saying, those tough times with me so that we can see the end result? You know what I'm saying? I met this chick and I thought the world of her when I first met her. I really didn't. I wanted to smash. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to smash. I didn't think the world of her. I thought she had a nice fucking body.
You got for your like you said.
And I wanted to fucking play the gentleman. So, you know, I took her out the first night. I ain't even gonna try to hit on the first date. You know what I'm saying? Kissed her on the cheek, sent her on her way. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm trying to impress her. And then I realized I'm trying to impress a fucking dummy. But that shit took me fucking a year to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to impress a fucking dummy. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking her out and blowing dough on her. And then I realized, yo, you have been doing all of this shit for somebody who ain't worth shit. I could have took her to White Castles and got some motherfucking pussy and called it a day, yo. Like, but me trying to see something in somebody that's not there.
That happens a lot too.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We project onto them. We like, yo, I know she might live in a project, but she got potential. Nah, find out why she living in the projects. You know what I'm saying? Is that just her stepping stone? Or that's where she wants to be? Because I don't want to live in the projects.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, like not to knock anybody in the projects, you know what I'm saying? Roof over your head by all means. However, if I meet a woman who lives in the projects and her goal is not to stack her paper, get out the projects, that's not somebody I want to be with.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to live. I'm going to live. I ain't trying to live out there. Done.
Nah,
Done. I mean, I live close to some shit, but I'm out the way. Like, I'm like out the way.
right. I don't even want to stop through too often to come see you in the Jacks. You know what I'm saying? I stopped through the first 2 times, but you coming around my way, let me show you a different side of life. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you how it looks when you step out of the projects. You know what I'm saying? And I tried to show that chick that shit, and man, listen, rented a house for us and everything to live in, but she still had that project mentality. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
when that shit fell apart, it fell apart bad, real bad.
They can. They can. I say my homeboys go through some shit. Them niggas go through some shit.
And that's who I, you know what I'm saying? That's who I want us to talk to, like the fellas that's going through this shit, and you know what I'm saying? They're trying to figure out what's the next step. You know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to figure out, am I just gonna fuck through all these chicks? And I know dudes that do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like all their life. I know dudes in their 40s ain't never been in a stable relationship. They just fucking. And if that's what you want to do, by all means, you know what I'm saying? But if you see yourself with something different, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that you can build with, you know what I'm saying? Buy a home with. If that's what you're looking at, then look past the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Too, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Look past because pussy come a dime a dozen and all of us got a dollar. You know what I'm saying? Look past that shit. You know what I'm saying? What happens after we fuck?
Yep. Yep. They ain't get no younger. No younger.
Man, listen.
They got
If I could take back all of the years I wasted, man, listen.
But I can't. I can't. Shit.
You can't do it.
Gotta get to it now. Gotta get to it now.
So 34, right? You looking for, well, you hopefully got Mrs. Right. You know what I'm saying? What's the next steps? You know what I'm saying? How do you build onto that? You know what I'm saying? To make it to where she sees this is where I want to be and this is who I want to build with. Like, how do you convince? Because she's always looking at, you know what I'm saying, is this really who I'm, you know what I'm saying, is Blow TV really, you know what I'm saying, the dude he's showing me right now? Or like what can you possibly do to show her what you see today is what you're gonna see tomorrow and the next day and the next day. And I just need the same thing out of you and we could build. Like how do you at 34, how do you show her that?
I'm fine with it.
Mm.
She want to do in our life. You know what I mean? And when I go do what I want to do with my life, I gotta keep her into my thoughts. You know what I mean? I like the way I'm trying to. You know what I mean? And if I could see her coming with where the hell I'm going. You know what I mean? So
Right.
yeah, I ain't gotta do no acting.
Because I'm sure she gonna be watching. You know what I'm saying? So this is your time to shoot your shit at her. You know what I'm saying? Like she gonna be watching the show. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got shit.
but it's like I look at younger dudes and I'm like, yo, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? To show somebody
Yeah, I'm
that
not
this is who I actually am. You know what I'm saying?
easy, yo. Like I don't know why they. No, I know why it's not easy. Niggas is lying like a motherfucker. Like,
That's the reason. That's the reason.
niggas be lying, yo. Everybody's lying like a motherfucker.
Motherfuckers be trying to present the big fake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit don't get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's a lot of guys out here that ain't looking for a relationship. They just looking to, you know what I'm saying, getting the chick's pants or whatever. And it hurts the guys that are looking for a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she done went through 15 knuckleheads that done told her, you know what I'm saying, oh, I'll give you the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountain. When what they really meant was, I'm gonna try to give you this dick. And that was it.
And then he's gone.
And she wasted her time. You know what I'm saying?
Gave a phone up and a fast thing.
Yeah. She don't wasted her time. And now she's sitting there going, so now when Blow TV come through and he like, nah, like this is really who I am. She's like, yeah, bullshit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I done had 5 other niggas telling me the same bullshit. I done wasted 5 years on these niggas. And now here you go telling me you're the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ladies, you gotta let that guard down some fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And I know you let your guard down, you got hurt. You let your guard down, you got hurt. But you gotta break some eggs in order to make an omelet. You know what I'm saying? So eventually you'll find that guy that comes through and he's like, yo, this is who I am. This is what I want us to be. And he's really fucking serious about that shit, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's because we do the same thing, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Like we feed into the nonsense. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I love to cook for my man and suck his dick as soon as he walk in the house. We believe that bullshit.
Oh. Yeah.
We believe that shit. And then 6 months later, we walking in the house, ain't no food cooked, and you ain't on your knees. And we like, yo, what the fuck?
What happened to it? Hey.
You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to the bullshit. So eventually you get through, ladies, you get through the nonsense and you find your true person. And for us, it's the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like the struggle is the same on both sides of the coin.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same on both sides. Like y'all going through bullshit, we going through bullshit too. You know what I'm saying?
We all cheese to go through the bullshit there, but yeah, it's gonna be bullshit.
Like if we can just say it again.
We all don't know how to deal with problems all the time. We gotta go
Right.
through to like get the experience, like know what to do later on. And then some people just keep on making the same mistakes over and over, over and over, over and over. Like, God dang, I don't know. Ain't paying attention what you're doing no more. Find it up, letting the rest of you take a hold of it and you just like paying attention to where you keep fucking up at. That's not a good place to be. Not a good place to be. Like you keeping yourself into like that ain't a good place to be. That ain't a good place. Yeah.
Like, can you think about 14 years back, son? You 20 years old. You meet a chick, you like, yo, this is the one, yo, I'm about to do this. 14 years later, you don't even know, you don't remember what the fuck her name was. That's how fucking insignificant her place in your life was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 14 years ago, hell yeah.
Like I look back sometimes and I be thinking about chicks that I dealt with, and I'll be literally sitting there going, damn, what the fuck was her name? No, like damn, know what I'm saying? Like shit. She must not have been important, but you said you thinking that was still a year or 6 months or 5 weeks of my fucking life.
Yeah, that was the extra time, yeah.
I got one of my boys. we've been rocking since we was fucking high school age. And this nigga used to be like, yo, I can't make it 3 months with the same fucking girl. And back then it was a joke. Oh, that's just funny as fuck. Ah, you can't make it 3 months with a chick. And then you start to realize, damn, I went through a lot of 3 month relationships.
Yeah. That's a lot
You know
of
what I'm saying?
shit.
And you like, yo, how the fuck do you do that shit? You know what I'm saying? 3 months, that's a relationship? No, it's not.
Wow. That's you playing games for 3 months.
Yeah, for 3 months, playing games. That's it. But we got to be honest with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, we, as men, you know what I'm saying? The one thing that we really have to start doing is really being honest with ourselves. Like, what's our intentions? Like,
Yeah.
what do we want to get out of this?
Yeah. If you can't get another
You know what I'm
life,
saying?
can't get another life. After you know,
Nope. And time won't go backwards.
well, that motherfucker got
Shit.
that motherfucker is different, boy.
Time,
Different.
3 years are gonna pass whether you're in a relationship or not. 3 years are still gonna pass. You know what I'm saying?
Wasting no money. Yeah, you gotta live with it.
It's
Gotta live with intention.
like when I got before I got remarried, right? I went through the whole dating thing, and that's when I realized, oh shit, this dating shit is fucked. Like meeting chicks who, I'm looking for a long-term relationship. No, you're not. You're looking for somebody to fill your bed at night, yo. Like you're not looking for a long-term relationship. You're looking for somebody to keep that bed warm until you find the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I started realizing that shit, I was like, yo, I'm done. Like, this is, I can't go nowhere else. This is it for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When me and my wife first got together, when I tell you, she asked, I thought I was in a fucking 50 Cent video the way she asked 21 questions. You know what I'm saying? But when it was all said and done, when I walked away from her that night, I was like, okay, we got some shit out in the open. You know what I'm saying? Like she asked the questions she really wanted to fucking know. I asked the questions I really wanted to know. So next day, I'm like, yo, shit. I wonder what she's doing today. Should I take her out again today? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, last night was great. You know what I'm saying?
What you asked her, Don? What you wanted to know?
Man, let me tell you. We were sitting down, we was talking, took her to a half decent, not a half decent, but a decent restaurant. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Ruth Chris, but the food was good. You know what I'm saying? I asked her pretty much, first of all, what's her long-term goals? You know what I'm saying? What would you like to see in a year, 3 years, 5 years, relationship-wise? You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about your job situation later on, but where would you like to be in 1, 3, 5 years? And when she was sitting there, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would like to be in a stable relationship. I want to be with somebody who cares about me the same way I care about them. And we are basically, what's your relationship like with you? Yeah, these are questions that she was hitting me with. And I asked her, you know, like, okay, what does a relationship look like? Like, what does your day-to-day relationship look like? Because I didn't need the bullshit, neither did she. You know what I'm saying? I needed to know what's the day-to-day. Don't feed me the oh, I'm gonna fuck you senseless. And then when you wake up in the morning, I'm gonna cook your breakfast. This lady told me, look, I don't even like to cook that much, but I'll cook for you. And I was like, you know what? That's honest shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't like to cook. On the days you don't want to cook, I'll cook.
You know
what I'm saying? Guess what? Since we've been together, I have not cooked but one fucking meal for her. She don't like to cook. but she likes to make sure I eat.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you're getting honesty out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? They're giving you the honest them. And a lot of guys will run from that shit. Like a lot of guys would be like, "Oh, you don't like to cook? All right, cool. I can't fuck with you." And I was like, "Yo, if you don't like to cook, cool. You know what I'm saying? We can cook together, or I can cook for you, or you can cook for me." I made her one meal. Besides grilling on the grill, I've made one meal for her. We've been together 3 years, and I ain't never starved, not one day.
Yeah, she was going down.
You know what I'm saying? She in the kitchen throwing the fuck down. So, ladies, if you don't like to cook, say, look, I don't like to cook. And then pause yourself and see how far that guy is willing to go with you. Because there's guys that can cook their ass off.
Yeah,
And I got homies that fucking get in the kitchen and we done had, you know what I'm saying, homegirls that came over to hang out with us. And they sitting there talking about this nigga like he's Chef Boyardee. And I'm like, yo, I ain't that dude. I can cook to survive, damn it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna starve, but it ain't gonna be fucking filet mignon either. You know what I'm saying? But ladies, tell the guy exactly who you are. If you don't like to cook, that's one thing. If you're not willing to cook, that's something totally different. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to drive all over the fucking city, but I'm willing to drive you wherever the fuck you gotta go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm a designated driver.
Mm-hmm. And most guys are, you know what I'm saying? Like this, the new thing is, you know what I'm saying, the passenger princess, you know what I'm saying? She likes to sit in the passenger seat and just relax. And that's cool. That's your place. Whether it's my car, your car, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and sit over there, chill. Let me do this. You know what I'm saying? Let me take us where we need to be.
I just thought to do.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how we spend most of our fucking time. Yeah, relax. Yeah, okay. You don't really know how to relax, but you know, we'll save that for another conversation, man. Because she definitely presses the brake on her side like she's driving. let me drive. So we got to understand our roles. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it like that because women think about it as like, you know what I'm saying, as being sexist, but no, we do have kind of roles in this situation, you know?
Yeah.
My job, a man's job, right? Since it's the man show, let's talk about what the men's supposed to do. Our job is to make life easier for the woman. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, y'all have a job as well, though. Your job is to make life more peaceful for the man. You know what I'm saying? We make it easier. Y'all make it peaceful. As long as we do our part, y'all should be able to do your part with no problem.
No problem.
You know what I'm saying?
No problem.
You ain't got to cut your grass. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stop by. I'm going to cut the grass for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't got to take out that trash. You know what I'm saying? That shit look kind of heavy. I got you. I'm going to handle that shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that nigga talking slick. I'm going to punch that nigga in his mouth. That's my job. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
Everything.
Ladies, when we come through, you know what I'm saying? If you and your man, ladies, if you and your man, y'all living in two separate houses, he come by the house. You know what I'm saying? If he walk in the house and make sure that all the heavy lifting is done for you, you should make sure he has his drink. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he drinks, make sure he got his drink.
Want some food.
You know what I'm saying? And some food.
That's all I want.
You know what I'm saying?
Me.
Like, make whether you're at his house or he's at your house, make that shit so peaceful that man goes, you know what? she's more than the leg. You know what I'm saying? She's more than sex. You know what I'm saying? She's peace.
We need that shit.
Yo, we do. We do. We need that shit sometimes more than fucking air. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need peace. Like, yo, it's insane how life is so simple and we make it so complicated, bro. You know what I'm saying? At 34, you know what I'm saying? I was 34 and I was trying to find my way. I was like, I'm trying to find my forever. At 34, you sitting there going, you know what? I just want to find my forever. I just want to chill. You know what I'm saying? I've had sex before. That's great. You know what I'm saying? I did that, done it. You know what I'm saying? I want to find somebody that I can have something in addition to having sex with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially right now. Especially right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like on my career shit. So it's definitely the time for me to like not even be worrying about just fucking off and just, you know what I mean? I
Yep.
need, if I'm gonna have somebody, I need to have somebody and not.
Some bodies, a lot of bodies. Because it's simple for us to say, I'm gonna go out and fuck. Because ladies, y'all can fuck any guy y'all come across. I don't give a fuck how you look. And that's this fucking God's honest truth, y'all. Ladies, simple shit. If y'all just want to get fucked, it doesn't require a lot out of y'all. Y'all ain't gotta lie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't even gotta put your best foot forward.
Hell no.
All y'all gotta pretty much do is spread your legs. So if you want more than just being fucked, you know what I'm saying? Then present who you really are and ask that guy that you're dating to do the exact same. Just tell me who you really are. Tell him the pussy is that's a non-negotiable. If you just want to fuck, we can fuck. Fine. If you say that to him, I guarantee you that representative be like, all right, cool, I'm out. I don't need to be here. She willing to give you the pussy. I ain't gotta lie for you. But you might fuck around and find a guy that's sitting there going, you know what? She's giving me more than pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's presenting more than just sex. So maybe I should just be who I am. So if I just want sex, she's just giving me sex, cool. We can yeah, we raw tonight. We ain't pulling no damn punches. We keeping this shit 100. So if a guy's just wanting sex and you say, look, you ain't gotta lie to me. If you want to fuck tonight, we can fuck tonight. If you want to fuck tomorrow, we can fuck tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm really looking for is something long term.
Yeah, man, that's why you want love on, man.
Man, ladies, if y'all do that shit, y'all will find out on the first date who y'all really fucking with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got that though, Dan. You got mine.
Ladies, you just like we ain't got a lie to kick it, neither do y'all. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to lie for a meal. Fuck it. If a nigga know at the end of the night it's some good pussy involved, he might go ahead and take you to fucking a nice fucking restaurant because he know he about to get what he paid for. Fuck it. It's a business agreement at that point. I feed you and I fuck you. That's
ain't always bro.
but if you want to now, that same guy that's actually looking for something long term, he might sit there and go, you know what? I appreciate where you're coming from, but what does tomorrow look like? Yes, we.
That pussy don't mind. It's gonna be pushed at the end of the day. Like it's gonna be good for them at the end of the day. You always gotta
Cause
look,
ain't no
gotta look back.
even a good man ain't gonna turn down pussy on the first date. He not. He not. But he may want to find out
I
what
would,
else are you giving me other than pussy.
I would, I would. That shit would scare me sometimes. Like it would scare me, bro. It's like, well, I thought this was so easy, bro. I'm like, yeah, I just something like that. Yeah, I think.
You right, but I ain't turned down many, bro.
I'm
But I grew up. And I learned that it's more to women than what's between their legs. Because the best women ain't always got the best thing between their legs. They got some good stuff, but it's what's between their ears. You know what I'm saying? That makes the difference. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the woman that could take you from level 5 to level 10. A chick with just good stuff between her legs, she gonna take you from level 5 to level 5.1, and that's about it. That's where you go. That's it. She ain't gonna take you no further. She don't want to know about it. She ain't looking at, okay, so we could build a business together on the side. You know what I'm saying? We can use that money so we can travel. You know what I'm saying? She ain't looking at that shit. She like, all right, we gonna eat, then you gonna fuck this good pussy, and then tomorrow I'm gonna bring my homegirl with me to eat so you can feed us both. That's good between the legs. Yeah, shit. It be that fucking simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a good woman by a man's side, a man can go fucking to Mars.
You still might just got the bro. I just got these.
Yeah, that's it. A good woman can make a good man better. Good pussy will just satisfy a good man. That's it.
Yeah, it's left. It's left. Yeah, I'm over that lust and shit. Yeah, what, bro?
Yo, we gonna have you back on. We gonna get a full blown man show. We might fuck around and have 4-5 guys up on this damn show just talking shit because I like where we going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucked up that it took me so long to have you on the show, but as a matter of fact, I'm gonna start putting together a nice roster of dudes, and we're gonna have a man's round table. Guys that want to be in relationships, guys that don't give a fuck about relationships. You know what I'm saying? Married men, we just go all get together and sit there and try to figure out, yo, how can iron sharpen iron? How can we just all make each other better? You know what I'm saying? Like,
about, man.
That's that at the end of the day, we don't get enough conversations with men that really want to sharpen other men. You know what I'm saying? We might sit there and talk to our homie, and he's like, "Yeah, I ain't had a successful relationship since like never." What the fuck can he teach you except how to have unsuccessful relationships? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just was telling one of my homeboys that shit the other day. Guys had an experience that to be able to like speak it with the business. What's going on and like
Yo, I want to talk to, you know what I'm saying, dudes that's like at 34, you pretty much established who the fuck you are and who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? I want to grab a couple of these 20 somethings and be like, yo, what you're doing right now is not longevity. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fuck around and have about 5 kids, be in child support, you know what I'm saying? Or running from the cops because you ain't paying child support. One or the other.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's more to life. It's more to life. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to see like brothers like yourself who see that shit at 34. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you ain't just saw that shit this year. You know what I'm saying? You see that there's more to life. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, pussy's great. We all like, all guys like that shit. We enjoy. Well, all heterosexual guys like that shit. Let's specify. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, what's going to propel us to the next level? You know what I'm saying? Am I going to meet a female and 2 years later she's exactly where she was when I first met her? Or am I going to help her get to the next level? And the same thing for the guys, you know what I'm saying? Ladies, if you meet a guy and y'all deal for 2 years, you know what I'm saying? And he hasn't enriched himself at all, mentally, financially, emotionally. If you've done nothing to help enrich him, then you brought nothing to his life, ladies. You know what I'm saying? We gotta enrich each other. You know what I'm saying? Or other than that, the black race is doomed, son. You know what I'm saying? We doomed. But since we ain't got a lot of people on the damn show, thanks to my man Lou. Yes, I'm cursing you out, bro. I know you had to do shit, but I'm cursing you the fuck out anyway. We gonna have you back on, so we gonna do another man show. And like I said, it's either gonna be 3 of us or 5, 3 to 5 men on the show, just enriching each other and sharpening each other's blades. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna do that. We're gonna stay in touch. Everybody, if you tuned in late or if you watch it later on, do us a favor, hit the like, subscribe, notification, and share this with people. You can definitely, it was Blow TV 4,000? 400. 400. Blow TV. So if you want to follow him, man, and I promise you, he got shit going on, and you definitely want to follow him on social media. So it's Blow TV 400. And that's across the board. That's TikTok. You on TikTok as well? So TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Follow my man. I'll be watching Son take trips and shit, and I'll be like, damn, all right, it's time for me to take another goddamn trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was watching you one time, yo. You was on the plane, get ready to take off. I was like, bang, time for another trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, time to do this shit again. Pack the bags.
I'll be working, bro. I'll be working.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, keep doing what you're doing, bro. We gonna chop it up. I got some shit in the mind in the works that I might need to throw your way. So until then, people, thanks for tuning in. Be easy. It's been live. Later.